What's going on, Jerome's? It's that time of the off season where Tier Maker gets a lot of their traffic as tiers get done of NFL head coach rankings, logo rankings, team rankings, and especially quarterback rankings. And we're going to go through and there's a lot of posers out there, but a lot like a power rankings, most accurate power rankings of the known universe. These are the most correct quarterback tiers in the known universe. And if you disagree with any single one of the placements, you are wrong. How does it feel? Now, not only is it arranged in tiers, but also in the rows left to right. That goes by ranking as well. So we're going to start off at the bottom. Of course, Aaron Rodgers, where I don't understand what the hype is. Aaron Rodgers was bad last year, and he was a big reason why the Packers didn't make the playoffs. And I actually think that they could get a boost from Jordan Love because moving on from the old decrepit Rodgers where he had to circle the offense around him, he's not that guy anymore. And frankly, the Jets with their porous offensive line, even though they do have some nice weapons, it could be rough. It could be rough, and that New York media, they absolutely got their claws and their fangs out. They're just going, it's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful, man. Also, Carson Wentz. That's all. I don't need to explain myself. He's down there, too. Next up, the rookies. So the three perceived starters this year, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Anthony Richardson. It's TBD. I could put Will Levis in there, but also, who cares? Who cares? Horribad. So Horribad is the absolute bottom basement, should be replaced. They're the check engine lights of quarterbacks. So Derek Carr, and a lot of these guys I put down here because of the hype that they get. Again, Derek Carr was straight up booty last year. He got Devontae Adams, who is still a top 3 receiver in this league, and they couldn't do anything last year. And Derek Carr is horrible, especially in the red zone. And all this hype about him going to the States, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Also, I don't understand why the Titans keep committing to Ryan Tannehill because he has been the issue on that offense. And I understand that Vrabel wants to run the football and not turn the ball over, but having one of the worst receiver rooms in the league, it's Treylon Burks and a bunch of USFL guys, and then you have Tannehill in there, the ageless wonder. Now, I mean, honestly, so Ryan Tannehill initially played wide receiver at Texas A&M. He might be the second best receiver on the Titans right now, behind Treylon Burks. Isn't that crazy? Jimmy G is injured, probably won't even play for the Raiders. Jordan Love, I have to, even though I liked him at Utah State, because he's a greasy, grimy Green Bay Packer, he's dead to me, and I hate him with the fury of 1,000 suns. There you go. Mac Jones, Mac Jones. Baker, I mean, hey, Buccaneers, tell me you're tanking without telling me you're tanking. And then also you got Sam Darnold there with the Niners, who I just tossed in. Whatever. Then, going backwards. Below average. So Brock Purdy is the best of the below average quarterbacks. Now, I know everyone wants to hype him up because of what he did with the Niners last year, but show me one signature Brock Purdy throw or one Brock Purdy drive or one Brock Purdy game. Or was a Kyle Shanahan completely masking up the deficiencies at quarterback and giving him a paint-by-numbers offense where he distributed the ball, respect, but I mean, are you going to confuse them with Montana anytime soon? Probably not. And also, you have to factor in the injury. He may not even play this year, TBD. But he has a chance to move into average. Do I think that he could be a consistent starter in this league? Probably. Because it's weird. We got 7.2 billion people on Earth, and you can only find about eight people on this planet that can play NFL quarterback competently. Isn't that crazy? Daniel Jones, yeah, he knows what he did. Reportedly, he asked for $47 million per year. He got 40. You don't get to play Ed Donto's defense every single week, brah. Get out of here. Desmond Ridder, I think so. I also lump in the young guys getting a start for the first time. Desmond Ridder, Sam Howell. Throw Kenny Pickett in there as well. And obviously they can move up tiers, but as of right now, they're below average. Stafford, again, everyone's kissing Stafford's ass because of that Super Bowl run. Thanks to Kevin O'Connell, by the way. No big deal. But he was booty last year. He's still getting paid that absorbent contract, sort of like a lifetime achievement award. And then I will put Justin Fields in below average. Now, if this was strictly as a running quarterback list, he would be elite. But can he develop as a passer? TBD. The offensive line for the Bears got slightly better. He does have weapons around him now, but will it be enough? Who knows? But I'm sure Bears fans will find more excuses for Justin Fields. Next up, average. So Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff is good. Well, average. Yeah, average and good. Borderline average good. But am I right to say that he is a guy that you build around? No. Deshaun, I think Stefanski getting a full year to work with Deshaun, I think that he could move back into the good category. Let Russ cook. It's over. No, I don't care that Sean Payton is there. I don't care about this, that, or other thing. I don't care about the rebuilt offensive line. I don't care that Russ slimmed down. No, time has passed. He's barely average at this point, but it could be an unmitigated disaster. Dak gets way overhyped because the Dallas Cowboy thing, and for me, Dak is barely a top half of the league quarterback. You know, some people put him in the top 5. I do not, but show me a spot where Dak has really shined in a clutch spot. Right, but and again, Derek Carr and Dak Prescott are who the media wants you to believe Kirk Cousins is. We're overpaid, overhyped, over blah blah blah, everything, man. Then Kyler, Kyler's Kyler, and he did get paid, and he likes his video games. Now he's coming back from the ACL, going to miss a part of this year. Can he get back to where he wants to belong? Is his mobility going to be the same after that ACL? Don't know. TBD. Good. So you got Jalen Hurts leading the way. Now, Jalen Hurts, he's borderline elite. I'll give him that. But also a lot of it is supporting cast in Philly. But I think that he's a great leader. I think that he definitely worked on his accuracy. I think that he is really coming around. I think that he has a chance to be elite going forward. Same thing with Trevor Lawrence, where if he can build on the momentum from the end of last year, I think that he could be in that class. Lamar Jackson, Lamar got paid respect, and with Todd Monken opening up that offense, is Lamar going to be more of a passer? I don't know. They got the leftovers of OBJ, and also they got Rashad Bateman. Cool. They got Zay Flowers. Cool. They lost Josh Oliver. Woo, no big deal. Tua, if Tua can stay healthy, I think that Tua could eventually progress into being elite. And then Geno Smith, respect. I would bump Geno ahead of Tua slightly. Respect what the Pride of West Virginia has done. Next, Kirk Cousins here. It's Kirk Cousins. Are you ready to say that Kirk is elite? No. Maybe. Showed some flashes last year. 8 fourth quarter come from behind game-winning drives, as well as is he in the good category? I think that he certainly is. But for 1 year, would you take him ahead of Trevor Lawrence? That's where it gets a little bit dicey. Would you take him ahead of Tua? Yes. Would you take him ahead of Dak? Absolutely. Same thing with Derek Carr? Yes. Same thing with Stafford? Yes. Even though a lot of people do equate all those quarterbacks with Kirk Cousins. I do not. And Kirk is in a league of his own. I think that the offensive line, knock on all the wood, the continuity will help as well as health. You got the weapons, and Kevin O'Connell, year 2, working with Kirk, where it's the first time in his Vikings career he doesn't have to learn a brand new offense, a brand new verbiage this offseason. So I think that it's really set up for Kirk to have a phenomenal season. Banking on it. Dark horse MVP candidate. Put a jelly bean or 2 on it. Ooh, let's go. And then lastly, elite. So 4 quarterbacks left to right. Mahomes is obviously 1. Jumping Joe Burrow at 2. I would definitely put him above Josh Allen, where Allen gets a lot of excuses made for him. He is a superhuman freak. He does have that arm strength. He does have intangibles, but Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow, man. And if the Rams didn't have that one last drive, Joe Burrow would have a Super Bowl ring, rightfully so. Or if Joe Burrow actually had time to pass, he would have hit Jamar on that 9 route as a walk-off game winner in the Super Bowl, which would have been sick. Would have been sick, man. And Justin Herbert, I will put up there as well. Even though Trevor Lawrence won the wild card game and Herbert and the Chargers choked a little bit, I still think Justin Herbert is absolutely elite. I think that he's a guy that you win games because of. I think that he's a guy that you could potentially win a Super Bowl because of. That's why he's in the elite category. But that's it. That is the most accurate quarterback tier and quarterback rankings in the known universe. And if you disagree with any single one of the placements, you are wrong. How does it feel? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.